Hi there, everybody. It's James, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC and the beginning of our run at League One. It's League One, right? Yeah, League One, where we've got some teams: Wimbledon, Blackpool, Fleetwood, who came up with this, Millwall are down here, MK Dons, Posh, Salford, Southend, Tranmere, Wigan, Wycombe. God, just a ton of teams here. To give you guys a recap, we won last year, League Two, so we got promoted. We won the Papa John's Trophy, defending champs Papa John's. We lost in the Carabao Cup second round to, I believe it was Cardiff. And then we lost in the FA Cup fifth round to Corby. So, board expectations for us this year is, as you can see, they want us to win the league. Don't know why, but sure, board, we'll go with winning the league. They want us to reach the fourth round of the FA Cup. We were in the fifth round last year. I think we can do that. They want us to reach the third round of the Carabao Cup. We've got Leyton Orient to start with. I think we can do that. We got to the second round last time, had a tough draw. And they want us to reach the third round of the Papa John's. Well, we won the Papa John's last time, and our group for Papa John's is a good question. Where are we? We're not in the northern. We should be in the northern section. We're in the southern section? Interesting. We play Watford's under-23s, Gillingham, and Forest Green. Forest Green and Gillingham are teams we've actually beaten. So I'm not worried about that. And Watford's under-23s. Manchester United under-23s for sure, so there's that. That puts us, kind of gives you guys where we're at. Man, we're in the 39th most reputable league. Nice. Season preview has us as first by a long margin. Cardiff as second. They dropped down this year. We have our back line. 3 of our center backs are considered the best center backs. We do not have the best goalkeeper anymore. We'll talk about that. Ooh, this guy looks good. We will, can I scout? Report. Scout him, please. Thank you. We have 2 of the best midfielders in McCurdy and Cox. McCurdy signed a new contract too, by the way. Nice. And we don't have the best strikers, though one of them used to be our own, Ollie Wilder. But we do have the 2 of the most important players in the league as Cox and Moraz. People have been coming in hard for Moraz, and we've been saying no. But that hasn't been all. We haven't, there have been some casualties. Casualties, I mean, one that the board sold, and one that I just basically said, this is the stupid number, take it or leave it. And they went, yeah, we'll take it. So that leads us, might as well talk transfers. And by the way, Rendon it's an end of the season loan. It's a loan, not a sell. Let's talk about some of the outs since you guys were here. Liam Bonner, remember this guy? Yeah, we sold him to Executor for $20,000 that could go up to $40,000. It wasn't a great piece of business on my end. I bought him expecting to need more of a wingback presence, realizing we didn't, and then selling him on. We lost a little bit of money, but it wasn't a big investment to begin with, so, you win some, you lose some. Rafael Ribeiro, we sold to Brentford for $9.75 million with a 20% sell-on clause. And we tried to loan him back and then just didn't. He will be missed. He will absolutely be missed. But oh boy, the money. It put us in a great financial situation where we did some improvements over the summer, which we'll talk about after this. But yes, he will be missed. But the money we brought in, and we also have Juan Jose Vazola, who could do the job and, be honest, was probably about as good as he was last year. He, had some assists, was putting in better ratings on a regular basis. So, you know what? His loss, you hate to lose a guy this young, but we have a guy who can get forward and do the job just as well as he could. So we'll give it a shot. We've got his actual replacement too, his full-on replacement later. And then Michael McCarthy just went on loan to Montrose. So who did we bring in? Well, let's start. There's a few here that you guys can't see. Probably for the best, because I'll show you one by one. First, from Glenovin, it's Dean. He's a 15-year-old enthusiastic center back that is came over from the Northern Irish side. It's just, he's 15. We'll see where he is in 4 years, because he could be a world beater. He's got great teamwork, right? He's fairly professional. He's enthusiastic. Has the chance to be something in our under 23, our under 19s. We're training him in our under 18s. Could be something. 5'11". He has a number. We may play him a little bit this year, get him some experience in some of the cup matches. But ultimately, on a free, full free, because we asked for £0 and they just wanted his wage off. It was a hell of a deal. We'll take it. Dion Heron is one of our own. He's one of the youth prospects. We signed him on the last day. He's something. He's not great. He's not bad. He just is. Derek Marr, once again, another one of our youth prospects. Just is. Maybe he develops into something. Maybe not. If not, he just gives our under 8 teams team something to play with. This guy is Ian King. Apparently, he is wanted on loan by 3 teams. We picked him up from Manchester United as a potential prospect. 1.5 star ability, but potential of 4 stars, which isn't bad. We're training him to be an attacking midfielder, and he could probably do it. He's got the speed. Flair, leadership off the ball, dribbling, first touch. He's got some passing about him. Just seeing where he goes. He's in our under 23s. He's 18, so hopefully homegrown at club happens, and who knows what we could ever see from him. Then still on the freeze, this guy I'm very pleased with. He's actually starting today. Johan Lamprella is a 21-year-old Colombian under 20 international. And I just plays simple short passes, dives into tackles, and is 6'6" and a physical monster. He is aggressive. He is tall. He has good teamwork. He has decent work rate. He is decent marking and passing and tackling. He doesn't have the best vision. How could I say no to a guy for free? So yeah, we have a bit of a Colombian contingent coming here. I guess it's just the way our rep is that these guys are interested in coming to us. Then a former Hearts player and center back. We signed a lot of center backs. Don't know why. A 6'5" Scots under 19 international, Rob Dunsmore. Just another center back. Stays back at all times, dives into tackles, refrains from taking long shots. He can mark, head, tackle, physically strong, aggressive, brave, determined. All the stuff that I use. Not the paciest, but you want to know what? He can do a job. He's listed at Sky Bet League 2 for most sides, but he's determined in his pursuit of goals and could be a good championship defender. And at 22, I think we have some time with him. He's also, once again, trained in the UK, which helps out for us for homegrown rules. Because we have to worry about that this time. I've actually had to be tight with our registration. And this is when he went to look back Rafael Ribeiro, but didn't. Now, let's talk about more outs and then more ins. Because you can see I've started to spend some of that money. Gareth Jones, out on loan again. What did he do? Ashley Cullen, out on loan again. What did he do? Billy G, transferred for $40,000, could be going up to $55,000. I think we spent what on him? $45,000. We're going to make that back. We're going to use him. Better players. So we said that. This is one I couldn't stop. Ryan Summerskill was sold to Stoke. £6.5 million with the 20% sell-on fee. I told the board no. They said too bad. I said, really, we should keep him. They said too bad. So they sold him. I guess the good news is that we have George Martinez. So we'll be using George, and I'm glad I signed George last year. But yeah, he is gone. Sonny Crane then went to Bromley. And then the guy we picked up on a free has gone to Bangor City for some time. But we're getting 100% of his wages plus at £725,000 or £725 to loan him. So we're making money on our loans now, folks. We have hit that level where we're actually making money on loans. Ify Nakopo, who is a left-footed center back who's 6'3". God, I have a problem when it comes to center backs. Guess what he can do, guys? He can tackle. He can mark. He's aggressive. He's tall. He can jump. He's a physical monster. Because that's what I get in center backs, because I have a type, I guess. Here are our transfers in, and yes, I know I spent a lot of money. I spent the most was $5.25 million. Plus, I've got at least another $4 million in the bank that I can use. First, this is Dejan Filipovic. He would be starting as our deep line forward today, but he's not because he's at the Olympics with Serbia. His Serbian 18-year-old under 21 international. Oh boy, he looks good. He's not as tall as Centrano, but boy, oh boy, does he do a lot of things. And it's a lot of things that I like. Also because I wasn't sure if we were going to keep Centrano. So if you compare the two, and we're going to highlight them for the deep line forward role on attack, strength-wise, Filipovic is stronger. Balance-wise, Filipovic is more balance. Jumping reach and natural fitness goes to Elias. Pace, Filipovic. Agility and acceleration, Filipovic. Mentals, anticipation, slight edge to Elias. Composure, slight edge to Filipovic. Concentration, slight edge to Filipovic. Decisions, Cantano is much better at that, but Filipovic doesn't fall far behind. Determination and flair, Filipovic. Off the ball, Filipovic. Teamwork, Centrano. Vision, Centrano. Work rate, I got to work on it. But once again, 18 versus 22. 4 years age difference. Technical abilities, corners and crossing, Filipovic. Dribbling is Elias, but finishing is Filipovic, with first touch going to Elias as well. Free kick taking, Elias. Heading, Filipovic. Long shots, 13 versus 16. Long throws and marking, we're not going to count. Passing, 11 to 12, and then technique. So technically, Centrano is better, but mentally and physically, Filipovic is better. Also, Filipovic is either-footed, which means start him as a deep line forward, and we bring in a guy who can be a deep line forward, like the left-sided one. We can move him forward, or if he's a bench player, because Centrano is running the hotter hand, and we can bring him in, and we can either bring him in as an advanced forward, because let's be honest, he doesn't have bad stats for an advanced forward, or we can bring him on as a deep line forward on either side, depending on which striker we want to take off, because he's either-footed. 5'11" is not a big deal. He's 18 years old, which means he's got a lot of time to develop with us. He can also be crazy. And here's the other thing. We got him at 18. You know what? Damn it, I told him we want to go on leadership course. You know what that means if he's 18, right? TGWPIS FC, homegrown in club, homegrown in nation possibility. We are going to hope that. He is a Red Star fan, but we got him for a cool £1 million. He's never played for them at all. And I don't know why. He's set to be a regular starter for us. I'm going to stick him to that. He's absolutely that. He's at the Olympics right now. He's scored 2 goals in 2 games, 2 starts and 2 off the bench. Dijon, welcome to the team. Then, is this our most expensive signing? Yes, it is. For £2.5 million. Here's Ryan Byrne. 23-year-old striker. Left-footed. Why did we get him? He is basically Tommy Sutton with more pace. That's all he is. I mean, compare the two. Once again, we're going to do a lot of comparisons here today. There's not much split in the two of them. Sutton is just as good as a finisher. This guy's a better first touch. Tommy has a better dribbler. I might as well just compare him for the roles. This guy is quicker. Physically, he's more of a beast. Off the ball, this guy's more of a beast. But when it comes to like composure, it's got a little bit, there's not much space in these. Sutton has a little bit more passing and vision. This guy's a little bit more of a selfish finisher. But physically, left only, 6 foot for 6'1". Sutton's maybe a little bit better as a header of the ball. But yeah. And Sutton's a little bit more naturally fit. He's got the stamina. But I bought this guy because he was transfer listed for 2.5. People were sniffing around Sutton. But, he played last year in the championship. He played in the championship. I got 10 goals and 4 assists. The year before that for Rochdale, he played in this division, was 26 goals and 7 assists. A 23-year-old English striker for $2.5 million that does that? Yeah, yes. Thank you very much. Very professional, knocks ball past the front. Took a impact sub position. It's 3-star ability, 3.5-star one there. What did they say? He's a League One, good player for one league by side. Has the potential to be a good right winger, Sky Bet League One champ. So he could be a good championship striker. Think about this. Now think about our 4 strikers right now. Our top 4 strikers. Sutton, Byrne, Cantrano, and Filipovic. It's crazy. They're all really good for our level and probably a championship level. I don't think they're beat. I mean, and maybe even lower prem. Just crazy. Now comes some other crazy deals. This is Nathan Smith. He's an emergency backup attacking midfielder that we got off of QPR. His contract was ending. Snapped him up. He's on a 1 year. See if we can't get him for another. He looks pretty all right. Tries killer balls off and lobs the keeper. He's that guy who can kind of play as the attacking midfielder on support or attacking midfield or drop back and be a Metsala kind of a guy. Even could probably do a job at deep line playmaker. That's about it. He's a decent player for his guy League One. He has the potential to be maybe a Premier League one. I think that's because he came from QPR. But yeah, welcome him. Nathan Smith. Then this is a guy I'm really happy to get. Enda Wood. We were scouting him a lot last year. He's a squad player. He's Irish under 23 international, formerly of Arsenal. 5'10", either-footed midfielder. What this guy is different than all of our other guys is this guy's a bruiser, right? Like this guy's a deep line playmaker, but like a deep line playmaker on defend. He can be a DM. He can be a ball winning midfielder. This is a type of guy that we haven't had. Finishing wise, he's not going to do much for us, like really at all. But he's a hard worker. This is the guy that I'm going to be like put in. If I need to like calm a game down or bring some defensive solidity and steel into the midfield, this is the guy. He comes in as a deep line playmaker on defend. We'll know he'll drop back, but he's got 14 tackling, 10 marking. He can still pass the ball with 12 in passing. He's brave in this tackle. He's got good teamwork and positioning. And he's hardworking and he's either-footed. If I could teach this guy how to hit free kicks or corners, I would be over the moon. But at 22, I don't think that's going to happen. But he's just going to be like our midfield workhorse. The guy who comes in, okay, we're up by a goal, we're up by 2 goals, 70 minutes left on the clock. So bring him in, shut the game down, slow the tempo down, put this guy in defend, let him sit in front of the center backs, drop in front of the back 3, and just win the ball and then ping it forward. That's it. it's pretty good. And once again, end of contract signing from Arsenal. Efren Kopo is a guy from Tottenham. Just a tall, young center back that we got and immediately shoved out on loan. But because he's with us, there's a possibility he could have some eligibility later on with homegrown at club, homegrown at country. This is Jeremy Smith. He's kind of just like a center back to midfielder that we picked up. Could have some potential. He's in their under 18s right now. May have something about him, may not. We will see. But yeah, once again, just another Premier League youngster that we picked up just for ha-has, just to see. And then 3 more signings, and then this was all done with the Ryan Summerskill money when I knew it came in. First from Middlesbrough, this guy was on sale for £425,000. He was originally at Corby, got dropped, went to Aston Villa on a free. Villa then turned him around for £700,000. Middlesbrough then loaned him out twice, sent him to Charlton last year, this division. He got 4 goals and 5 assists in all in the league. And we turn around and get him for $425,000. This is Russell Wood, 21-year-old English attacking mid. He likes to dictate the tempo, looks for the pass rather than tempted to score, likes the ball played in the fit, likes to switch the ball into wide areas. It's a guy who can play Mezzala. He's a guy who can play as attacking mid. He has 14 passing, 16 vision, and pretty naturally fit. This guy can ping a ball. He's young enough and he's more interesting enough that we could definitely do something with him. He's unregistered right now. I couldn't fit him into the team because it's under 20 players in League One that can play unregistered, not under 21 players. So that's a problem. This guy could definitely be something. He's a breakthrough prospect too, which means he's not expecting any play time, at least in the main team. So we can stick him in our under 23s and just let him develop and see what's going on. I think you can kind of see I may have overspent on some players here. So we need to have a little bit of turnover. But once again, I see this guy as he's probably going to play as a deep line playmaker in the under 23s as support, or the Mezzala on support, just to be like the pass guy, the deep line playmaker most likely. But yeah, just for that kind of money, why wouldn't you? Jamie Doherty, Rangers goalkeeper, 15-year-old, as good as Ryan Attard, who is 23 now. Jesus, Ryan, when did you get so old? And I haven't played you in years. Oh, God, I have failed you. Jamie Doherty. He's 15. He's 1.5 stars. Could be a 4.5 star potential player. Vanarama National League player, but he is resolute. He could improve a lot. I'm going to play him a lot in the cups. I think what the plan is, and this is what I'll probably, because you don't have to register goalkeepers in this division, is I will probably have a Attard. Actually, let's just do this. Senior squad. I will probably keep Attard as the backup keeper and put Jamie down in the under 23s just to play. But when it comes time for cups, I will bring him up to play in the cups. But Attard will just ride the pine. This guy is the future of our goalkeeper. This is our future goalkeeper. Probably Scotland's future cap, number 1 as well. So he's 15. He's already got 1 under 21 cap. And he was £1 million. Just £1 million from Rangers. Sweeper, keeper, and defend. We'll see where he gets to, but he looks like he could be very good. And then finally, Jamie Bauer. Jerim Bauer. This is our Rendano replacement. French under 20 international, but Man City player originally. £425,000. came in. He is a squad player. He is our backup wingback. They say he's currently operating at a Amaran at a National League level. I beg to differ. I think he could do just fine at this level. Very strong left foot, decent with 6 foot. He could get with some pace, but he's 19. You know, he's a good backup for what we need at left wing back. And I think he'll do all right for us. Squad rotational option guy who comes in. I think we're pretty good. And I think that means depth-wise. Oh, this is script faces. Here we go. If we look at squad depth-wise, we're pretty good when it comes to all of our team. Striker, we're set. Attacking midfielder, we're pretty good. McCurdy, Sutton, McCracken. We've got some guys who can play there. Midfield, we're good. Defense, we are really good. Moraz is apparently like the best player on our team in the defense. Keeper, I mean, I think they do keepers dirty in this game. I think he should be better than a 3.5 star or 2.5 star. Right wing back, you can kind of see we're pretty all set. We've got 3 all in all good ones. Speak will stay. Victor Gorin is in as well. And then Paul Diallo may get loaned. I don't know. He's actually a former Man City project too. And then obviously Speak, but we got Vizola, Barre. Who else can play at left wing back? Then we've got Danny Hall, who is in our under 23s, but can kind of come up as an emergency wing back and could do a job for us. They say he's a National League player as well. Yeah. But he is learning the wing back role, which is great to see he's actually competent at it. So left wing back will be something we keep a look at for if we can bring in like one more. Budget wise, we still have a lot of wage budget and 3.83 million in the transfer budget. And technically, even for financial fair play, if we look at finances, if we look up FFP, our maximum allowed salary is $64,000. We're currently at 8. So we've got some room to play here. I probably will start signing these guys to much larger contracts. Yeah, you can see overall balance is super healthy right now at 8 million. We have a lot of profit because we've been sent out a lot of transfers. Players sold have also helped out. And then for club other things wise, we've improved the training facilities and the youth facilities. So we have average and adequate. So there's some hope there that we will be able to start training guys better. Because now that we're starting to roll in and rake in money, I want to start to actually, instead of like just flipping our players for profit, start developing players. As for people we own, Matt Cox and Nathan Smith, Alinda Woods, Kentrano, we have value. Ryan Graham, we've promised we'd sell him if somebody came in for 2.1 million. Rendano is 1.5, but we're putting him out on loan for a screen, which is good. McCracken, I said we'd sell for 75,000, and that is the only promises I have to sell right now. Doherty will take off the bench for Attard. And he's in the under 23s right now, right? Yes. So he will start and play the majority of the time in the under 23s. But yeah, 30 minutes, pretty good for us. We've got games to talk about. Ooh, that's the mic. Hi, Mike. My name is James. Sheffield Wednesday today for the start of the league. And then I will probably play tomorrow for you guys, the Carabao Cup match versus Leyton Orient. And then Cardiff, since they're supposed to be number 2. So let's get this set and ready to go. Had a tactical meeting here. I don't mind going positive. Opponent's instruction, that's good. Build match fitness, Graham Ryan, that's fine. Let's quick pick the team, see what they think we should do here. Laprea, I'd be willing to give the start to. Why not? So Gillum, Laprea, Moraz, Martinez, Speak, Vizola, Cairns, McCurdy, Cox, Centrano, Sutton. What's the bench situation look like? McCracken, Wood, that's fine. Goran, Fleming is fine. Attard, Harding, Clever, and Byrne. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Let's just take a look at set pieces here for a second. Oh boy. We gotta mess with this a little bit. So throw-ins: Vizzola, Barre, Carl Fleming, Bobby O'Donnell, Speak, Carl Fleming. Sure. Direct free kick: Dejan Filipovic, Cox, McCurdy. That's fine. Ellie McCurdy, Filipovic, Cox, Byrne. That's fine. Byrne actually does have a little bit of a free kick on him. Does Byrne have a free kick on him? He's not horrible. Well, he is below average. But I don't think he's also got the height to do that kind of stuff. Okay, corners. Nathan Smith, who isn't anything. Alan McCurdy, yep. Dean Vijan Filipovic. Okay, so that nothing changed here. Nathan Smith is not in the starting team right now. That's fine. So that doesn't change anything here. Captains are still fine. Set pieces, set piece takers, corners, on attack. That doesn't change anything. That doesn't change anything. Nope, those are just fine. 6'6" guy, 6'4" guy, 6'5" guy at the back post. Yep. You mark the keeper. Yep. That all looks good. Welcome to how we do tactics here. Oh, penalty takers. Do we have anybody better at penalty taking than Suddy? Rondano and Casa are, but they're not in the team here. Tommy Sutton, that's fine. You don't have good finishing. Breen would be okay, and Byrne too. We'll say Byrne if Sutton's not on. Okay. All right. Now we're all set. So Sutton, Centrano, Cox, Cairns, McCurdy, Vizzola, Speak, Moraz, Lamprey, Gillum, Martinez with Attard, Fleming, Goran, Woods, McCracken, Byrne, and Harding Clever on the bench. Yeah, that's right. We have Harding Clever still too. Got him. He's got like 6 great strikers at the team. Let's submit it. Attard has to get a number. Backup keeper. 99. All right, boys. Sheffield Wednesday. Here we go. First game of the season. Gillum gets the armband because neither of our 2 captains are out there. I am probably going to have a problem with Casa and Ryan this year because they may not start all of the games. Ooh, a side tunnel walkout. This is a big stadium. Sheffield Wednesday. Very nice. Very nice indeed. We are playing in our red kit to start off with. It's Robertson, goes into Odiema, goes into Roberts, goes into Odiema. Speak. Right on it. Martinez, ball forward. Carnes will get it. Too lazy on the ball there, Carnes. Ooh. Testing early to us here. But that's all right. We just got to get up to speed in the league. We know how we play. They're playing a typical 4-4-2. We are in the 4-2-3-1. Gillum, Vizzola to Carnes. Tries to get it to McCurdy here. Vizzola gets it back here to Gillum, who will take it all the way back to Martinez, who I do enjoy the fact that he is coming out a lot more than Summerskill did. McCurdy, Cox. Tries to slide it through to Centrano. Doesn't get it. Ball's flicked over the top. I love the fact that Lamprey is there. Sutton, beautiful ball out here to Vizzola. Let's see how your cross is. I don't know why you switched to your right foot. You are left-footed, but sure. Speak. McCurdy. Out here to Speak. Hold the play to McCurdy. Finds Carnes. One-touch football is good. Vizzola, you can hit it on your left. Carnes. Penalty. All right. Sutton. For our first goal, and I'm going to do it this season, for our first goal in the season. The Sutton penalty scored 1-0 TGWPIS FC, our first goal ever in League One. I guess we're going to call our highest goal scorer award the Gillette Award. Now, the Golden Boot winner, sponsored by Gillette. Gillette. That's right. Dominant performance for there so far. After that one shot given up in the second minute, really not too much has gone on. Besides, I guess it's both teams just trying to feel each other out here. I don't think we've ever faced Sheffield Wednesday. But it is a breezy, cool 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So 10 Celsius? Maybe like 10 to 8 Celsius. But yeah. Which is fine. I mean, we have a team that can play quick, crazy, fast football. We also have a team that can just, knock it about and possess the game. Oh, Vizzola, that was a great job getting forward there. But now you're on walkabout. I was going to say, now you're on walkabout. Oh, beautiful job there by Guillem Martinez. Doesn't decide to collect it with his hands, but decides just to kick it right back out. Moraz and Prea, who looks like he's gotten pretty solid in that center of that defense. Centrano, McCurdy, he's got plenty of runners ahead of him. He finds Cox. Cox can't slot it home, but we are going to have a corner. Let's see what our first time on the set piece is. Moraz, he gets his head to it. Cox again, different player. Lamprey. Welcome to TGWPIS FC, Johan. The second goal of the game, his first career goal for TGWPIS FC. McCurdy, ball in. Lamprey. Oh, he almost did it again. They found out, oh wait, he's 6'6". He's taller than everybody else on the field. Maybe we just aim for his head. I'm happy with everything well done. Let's keep going. Things to look out for. Cantano is back from injury. And they say he should only play 75 minutes. So that's something we will definitely pay attention to. We'll keep him to that. The other guys, we'll see. Cantano, ball in there. Oh, that's just vintage Tommy. That was nobody marking him. He does not miss those. McCurdy, Cantano, I mean, yeah. You give him that much space, he's gonna hit the ball on target. And if you're the keeper, you gotta hope he's gonna miss it. He doesn't. His second of the game. Tommy boy, he looks good. He always looks good, but he looks good today. He looks up for this. 26,000 people. Man, we're going to be playing around some big crowds now. Oh, by the way, also 455 people. Cox, ball, back post, Guillem. Hi, we're TGWPIS FC, and we are now winning by 4. We got a bunch of tall guys who can hit the ball. Why do you play with 3 center backs, James? Is it because you like the defensive solidity? No, I just like to have my options open on free kicks. It's the best offense is a good defense. And in this case, half of our goals have come from our defensive players. Lamprey, Cox, finds Kearns, gets it out here to speak. Cantano has the... You had the entire goal open to you. Oh, Lamprey wins that one. Kearns, again, speak. Uh-oh. That's problems. That's a red card for him. While we're getting that red card break, let's take Cantano off. Do we want to bring Burn on? Yeah, let's bring Burn on. Let's get him as an advance forward. Let's get you as the deep line forward on attack, because we know Sutton can play as the deep line forward on attack. Who else is tiring a little bit here? Zola is having a good game. McCurdy's having a good game. Speak is having a good game. Let's take Cox off and bring on McCracken. And let's take McCarty off and bring on Woods. Now, is Woods... How is he as a deep line? Metzola. Let's keep him there, but I want to start to burn this game down. So you be the deep line playmaker and defend, and then you can be the Metzola on support. Especially because now we can go balanced. We can just slow the tempo down and just burn this game off. Slow play it down. Not even do that. Perfect. Done. Stay on the feet. Go. Just slow the play down now. Does that mean a lot's going to happen with Woods and McCracken? I mean, McCracken's already on a 7.0, so what the hell is he doing? But Byrne and Woods, I mean, we're not going to see a whole lot for them. This is also, once again, I mean, look at the stats. They've had 1 shot to our 32. We've had 15 on target. McCracken ball in there. Holland heads it away. McCracken's going to get a second shot at it. Sends it on here to Vizola. Oh, this cross is going to be pretty good. McCracken will head it. Ooh. Nice job. Good position. Vizola's looked good on that left wing. Being that left wing back. Giannis, I think he's because he was just a little bit older, he's also just got a little bit more experience than Rondano had, so we're not seeing him flip out that much. Byrne and Woods, I don't expect a lot from them in this game. Like I said, it's their first game with the team. Just feeling it out, getting them in there. They will probably see cup action for sure. You'll probably see them in the next episode in the cup. Because we will do some heavy rotation for sure. But all in all, a good game. Gillum gets man of the match. You'll love to see it. People were coming in for offers with him too for like 400,000 pounds. I was like, no. 10 million. And they're like, no. So I was like, okay, we'll just sign him to a new contract. Oh, everybody. It is the blessed first episode. Because not only have we done it, have we gone over transfers, but we have gotten a hashtag chuffed. Yohan Lamprea's first appearance, well done. He also got a goal. Lamprey. Gillum is just too good. Overreaction. Comes out the overreaction to Gillum's rumors. Kristen, calm down. Look at 7 likes to that comment. Wish I could get 7 likes on these videos. It's not a shot at you guys. If you've watched it this far, hopefully you've already liked the video. Or you just like the video, even if you don't press the button. Yeah, Middlesbrough, good luck. A player scores in debut. Byrne and Woods also made their debut. This is really hard to me to part of these. Pleased to be a part of the setup at TGWPIS FC Stadium. Just beautiful. Beautiful start. Now here, let's look at the one funny thing. I think once all the games get done, we can kind of see. Oh, and Filipovic comes back from international duty. Hell yeah. 10 journalists. This guy thrives in big matches. He's with Notts County. If you're a defensive midfielder with 5 marking and 7 tackling. You can't pass. My scouts like you because you're a defensive midfielder who gets forward whenever possible. You can't shoot. You've got a decent first touch. You're not a playmaker because you can't pass. You're just like a central midfielder. On what? Automatic? Can't defend well. Support? Maybe? like you like to lob the keeper. You try tricks and get it with 15 flair. That's fine. Dives into tackles. You got 17 tackling. That doesn't go well for you. Switch the ball. You don't have good passing stats. You love big matches, but you aren't consistent. Thanks, but no thanks. Not for that price. Hey, superb all around. I'm absolutely delighted. Happy with the performance. Great debut. Always happy to have him. We're concentrating on what we can control. We won. I'm happy. I'm not using the officials as an excuse. Quote me on this. He's not for sale. Nothing you'd have to ask him. If Graham wants to go, he can go. Can I see League 2 stats? Team detailed. $674,000 per annum. $8 million. Oh, that net transfer spend. Oh, Tranmere spent $2 million. Where TGWPIS has spent? Oh my God. No, sorry, they've actually spent money, 22,000 or 211,000. We've made $6 million. Am I playing the money ball of Football Manager? We are also secure in our finances. Very secure. Happy about that. What do the projections say? Projections look good. Turnover is fine. Turnover is good. Turnover is positive. Expenditures go up. That's going to happen. Profit, loss. I expect us to be profitable. They're not expecting us to be. They're expecting us to lose some money. I mean, that's a small cupboard right there. Wages go up and then go back down. Total transfer budget, or though that's our transfer budget right now. Is that what they would say they would give us next season? No, 312,000. Granted, we also have it to the point now where we have transfer 60% of revenues available, which means we've gotten blown past that, so we get to at least start retaining transfer revenue, which is also good. So yeah, tomorrow will be, drumroll please, the cup matches, Leyton Orient, and then Cardiff. So until then, folks, I've been James, you've been you, this has been TGWPIS FC. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.